$23,000 plus interest, plus every dollar the fight cost me. That is what they paid me in the end. The company that swore I would never see a cent. By the time it was over, the man who signed the refusal had lost his job. The manager who lied to my face had lost his freedom, and the business had bled itself dry paying for both. They thought a small contractor would just walk away. I kept the receipts instead. It started clean. A car dealership hired me to lay the custom floor for their new showroom, $23,000. The biggest job my little crew had all year, 4 of us, 12 weeks, 30% up front, 40% halfway, 30% when it was finished. We started on the 1st of February. The first check cleared $6,900 right on time. Then halfway through I sent the second invoice, $9,200. Silence. I called. Cash flow issues, the project manager told me. We will pay you soon, so I kept working. We finished on the 24th of April. By then I had $18,000 of my own dollars sunk into their floor, materials, labor, my name on all of it. I sent the last invoice, $6,900. That is when the email came. My work was not up to their standards, it said. They were withholding payment. The same floor their own manager had walked and praised and signed off on. At the bottom, one line in bold. You should be grateful we are offering you $3,000. Grateful. I did not raise my voice. I never do. I read the contract again, the whole thing. And there it was, a clause they had forgotten they signed. Every dispute went to arbitration, not their lawyers, not a quiet little settlement. A neutral room and the paper deciding who was right. So I built the paper, every email, every invoice, time-stamped photos of the finished floor, corner to corner, and a witness. Their own project manager. The man who stood on that floor and told my crew it looked perfect. On record, no complaints, not once. They offered $3,000 to make me disappear. I said no. I said I would see them in front of an arbitrator and a judge after that if it came to it. For a moment I thought they might fold. They did not. They dug in. They hired a firm. They told me a small business could not outlast a company their size, and for a while it looked like they were right. Months of filings. My own money bleeding out in legal fees. One night I sat with the whole box of records on the kitchen table and wondered if I had picked a fight I could not finish. Then it got worse, or better. I could not tell which yet, because when the court pulled the dealership's books, the numbers did not add up, and they did not add up in a very particular direction. The same project manager who swore there was no money to pay me had been quietly moving that money somewhere else, into his own accounts, for his own life. The cash flow problem had a name.
How unlucky for
The
us.
arbitration clause they tried so hard to dodge became the door that opened everything. Once the theft was on the record, the whole thing turned in a single afternoon. The court ruled for me, all of it, $23,000 in full, plus interest, plus every dollar the fight had cost me. And the man who typed the word grateful sat in that room and watched it land. The project manager was gone within the week, fired, then charged, then convicted of embezzlement, the exact crime he was committing while he told me there was nothing to pay. The owner who backed him, who signed the refusal himself, was forced to step down. The company bled cash to settle everything he had broken. I would like to tell you it felt like fireworks. It did not. It felt quiet. A check that should have been routine handed to me a year late after everything. I lost a client. I lost nights I will not get back, but I kept something they never will. They had one job, pay the invoice. $6,900, and none of this ever happens to them. Instead, they called me lucky. And the word that ended them was their own. You should be grateful. I was. Just not the way they meant. The next company that tries this already has a file with its name on it. But that is the next story.